Hello, you trader nerds. How are y'all doing? It is a Wednesday and we are happy to be with you. Real traders don't trade alone. They all trade with Sweet Bobby here at the old studios in the lovely city of Bowden, Georgia, where millions of dollars of notional value are slung around each and every year, which is kind of cool. And people would not even know what we're doing. You can't talk to this to your brother-in-law, to your sister-in-law, to your sister, to your mama, to your daddy, to your Uncle Pete. You can't talk to them. They don't understand this stuff. And that's why we gather together to hold ourselves accountable. So thankful that you are here. So the market's up 0.66 today. That's good for our positions. Y'all know it is. Y'all, I hate to tell you, but 5,000 is inevitable. It is coming. It is really, really coming. Here's the overnight high. VWAP is popping up. VIX is down to 12.64. AD is weakish at 19. So it's not like a really, really strong market. It looks like we're just kind of doing lunchtime chop now. And the volume is probably about average volume, 4,200 contracts every 2 minutes. So yeah, hourly mid-band is stepping up. So we're at the cash open. So it's really not any change much from the cash open. It's just, up a little bit, coming back down, coming back up. It is a range day. Let's look at the big green monster, see if it gives us any hint as to market direction. Oh, wow. Gap up, gap doesn't feel. It looks like it could be a trend day, but I don't know. It just doesn't feel like a trend day with the current. Looks like a more like a range day, even though we have an unfilled gap. So the target is 49.66, and it will overshoot it by a bit. 5,000 should be resistance for a first time. It'll probably hit it, bounce back. It'll probably hit it again, bounce back. It'll hit it a third time, and it'll probably bounce on through it at that point. So we'll see. But we do have a little bit of downward pull here, right? We've got areas where volume has not been tested, and these always act as vacuums and suck the price back down. So interesting, we don't have a lot of volume up here, so it's real comfortable down here. So you could see a big move coming back down into this area as well before we go up. But it's inevitable, y'all. Look at the linear regression. I think it's clear where we're going on the linear regression. There is no doubt, y'all, we are going to 5,000 and beyond. It is just a matter of time in this bullish market. All right, so today, guess what? We had another GTC order fill. So let's look at the Roth IRA today. Let's work on the Roth, which is the 2030 account. And let's see how we're doing over here. So in the Roth IRA, we are at, what's our net lit today? It is $30,317. $30,317. Let's bring it down here, see if we've made any money. When's the last time we looked at this account? $30,317. Oh, yeah, look at this. $30,317. Fire up the band, Rico.
Well, we're moving on now. We're moving on up to the side. To a deluxe apartment in the sky.
All right, let's go to the Greeks and ratios. See how we're looking over here. So our Greeks and ratios are, you got to take the groups off, right? And you got to decide if you're going to do everything or you're just going to do, these are my hedges and these are my income traits. I think I'm just going to do the income traits. So we're at 2024. Remember, Bertino tells us that these are fake thetas. We shall see. So we are at 2024. 2024. Let's put that in. 2024 theta. So we are a little low in the theta, y'all. And the IV is at 12. And then we're only using buying power. I guess I'll just count the buying power for, well, I guess I'll count the whole thing. 3777 is our buying power. So we're not using any buying power at all. 3777. Wow, look at this. And the reason is, I think, not 37,000, 3777. This is the Roth IRA, isn't it? Make sure I'm in the right account. Roth, yeah, 2030. That's it. So now watch what happened, y'all. This is kind of cool, y'all. Do you see this filled order? This is the power of our GTC orders that we've been using for our Black Swan Hedge. So we have bought 5 of these little things. So let's go put those in. So we bought 5 at 30.50. Let's go put him in. Bought 5 at 30.50. 30.50. So I guess we started this way back on the 17th. So it took us 7 days to fill, y'all. How about that? 7 days to fill in ES and do 5. And this is going to be BSH2. SH2, because it goes with that one. That's cool, y'all. We haven't done any trade since then. Puts, this is a long hedge, so it colors it for you so you can keep up with your longs and your shorts. And so this is going to be at 86 days, because that's when we went in, and we got it at 124.24. Isn't this great how y'all, the thing keeps up with this? And we bought these for what, about $1.60, $1.70, $1.60. What a deal. Hey, Mo. There's $1.60. So this is kind of cool, y'all. We got a credit of $452 for selling those 7 days ago. And then look what we did. Look at this, y'all. We now bought our loan. So our entire hedge, everybody should see this. Our entire Black Swan hedge or Sweet Bobby hedge was put on for a credit. How about that? Now, does that happen all the time? No. Sometimes you're going to have to come out of pocket to buy that hedge. But most of the time, we're going to have a great, great hedge. So what we need to do now is go put that into its little group. So what's this? All right. So we got to put him in his group. So we got over here, we've got this. Oh, we got both of them that need to go into BSH2. Okay, so a little this and this. Hold your control key down, right click, move to group, and we're going to add a group called BSH2. There they go. So now they're in BSH2. So let's look and see what we've got formed over here on the Analyze tab, right? So let's go to the Analyze tab, hide simulation, single symbol, and let's just bring up the BSH2 and see what a great hedge we got on for free. Now look at this, y'all. For free, I have a hedge that if we have a 20% down move, is going to give me $10,000. Now, y'all, for something that's free, I'll take that insurance any day of the week. Let's go and look at all of our things now, right? So this is all of our groups now. And this should be single symbol, so it's just showing our hedges, right? This doesn't have our micro stuff in it. So our overall hedges altogether looks like this. Look at this, y'all. We've got $46,000 worth of protection to the downside. Waka, waka. So let's go over here and let's look and see how many longs and shorts we got, right? So you could easily do it here and go, well, I got 12 shorts, 13 shorts. So we got 15 and 25. But all you got to do, y'all, is your little thing over here keeps up with it. Look at this, 15 and 25. Now, the question is, I've been doing 3 tranches, right? 3 tranches. Could I do 6? Is it possible that Sweet Bobby could sell 6 today and increase the size of our Black Swan hedge? Well, there's one way to find out, and it's to do the trade tab. Let's go to ES. Now, where you want your little next hedge at? Remember, we're saying anything over 60 days is fine. So you could go 60, 86, 97. Why don't we put one in the 64 days? That'd be kind of cool, right? And let's see if we could sell 6 for $3. So go down here and find something for $3 or so. So there's a 38.25. And let's see if we could sell. Now, if you go further out, you can go farther out away from the money, right? We know that. But what if I did 6? What would that look like, right? 6 of those. So all you got to do is go analyze trade. Now, this will only analyze this trade unless you change the symbol from not just that expiration to all ES. And now you're going to go show all. Well, let me hide positions first to see how many instances. Oh, God, we got a bunch here. So looks like we got to get rid of this, 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 and this. And then there's our 6, right? So there's our 6. Take it off. It goes flat. Yeah. So, selling the 6 looks awful to the downside. You're down $80,000 on this trade if we get a 20% down move. So now we got to go from hide positions to show all. Okay. So now we see, hey, what's up with you, little joker? There we go. Now we go. Well, look, y'all, if we have a move down, it says we're going to be down $26,000. Let's see how it looks with our hedge, because this is a $30,000 account. Y'all, it says we're going to be down $33,000. So to me, and I don't know if y'all agree with me or not, it seems like that's just a little too much risk to take to the downside, right? Just a little bit too much risk. So I think what we need to do is we need to say, let's bump that up to 3 and see what that looks. Now, do you see how it looks? Now, do you see how you figure out the sizing on these things? Y'all, look at this. Now, if we sell 3, we're up $6,200 to the downside. So do you basically see that there's no risk at all of me selling these 3? Isn't that cool? I got really zero down risk. So there's no reason for me not to sell these. So let's see if we might could get 315 for those. So we'll go confirm and send. And send, baby. And we are filled for 315. Waka waka. All right, so let's go see where that was again. So this is in the 64 days. We sold the 38.25. 38.25. Let's see, 38.25. 64 days. Trades. 38.25. That's up there, isn't it? But still, we got zero risk in it, right? Zero, yes. And we sold 3 of these. And we're going to call this the BSH3. It's our third tranche of these, our third go around of it, right? And this is the short hedge at 64 days, 1/24/24. Hey, how about that? There's a lot of people getting married today because it's the 24th and the 24th. And we got in that for 315. So we took in a credit of 467. Now you know what to do. I'm going to beat this in your head. Hal reminded me yesterday. Now we got to go and close this position. Well, not today, but we want to do a closed position. So we want to go to, well, hold on. I got to go to the right thing for your person. Go over here and go create closing order to buy those 3 back when I can do it for 20 cents. And then we're going to do a GTC order. Beautiful. Right? And send. So it cost me $35 to eventually close those at some point. Now, what we want to do is we want to buy 5 here. Well, how do you do that? How do you know what price to do it at? Well, you can kind of guess it's going to be around $1.60, $1.70, something around that. Or you can use the SPH break even. We got this little thing down here. So we did 3 and we sold them at 315, right? That's the price of the shorts. We're going to harvest them at 20. So if we bought them for $1.63, we'd have a $15 profit on it, but I can get it way down to 0. So I could say I could buy those at $1.70 and be ready to go, baby. And the earlier you buy them back, the better too. So if you want to spend a few dollars, you could do $1.80, and you could even check and see what $1.80 would be, right? What if it's $1.69? It says, what if I put $1.80 in there? Then you'd be losing $27. That's still not bad to get your, that's cheap insurance there, y'all, if you want to do it for $1.80. But let's just do it at $1.70. So let's go back over here and let's say 38.25. So we're going to buy these, and we're going to buy 5 of those, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to do those when we can do it for $1.69. And I'll just say $1.70. And then do it as a GTC order. We'll make sure GTC, if you do it as a day order, you think you got it covered and you don't, because that order will expire after today. So make sure you do a GTC and then confirm and send. Ta-da! Isn't that great? Now let's look at our Analyze tab again. So it looks like this has given us $7,000 worth of protection to the downside. We like that. Now, it's still going to look gross on your entire portfolio, right? So if we were to sit here and go portfolio beta weighted, and let's just hide simulations. And remember, it won't show you anything. And you go, why won't it show me anything? It's because it's got T-bills in here. So you got to take this money market and the T-bill stuff off, and then it'll show you your stuff. So now I've still got, $29,000 risk, y'all, on a $30,000 account. But we believe that we've got circuit breakers in place. We could sell futures. We could close existing positions, blah, 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 blah. We could do all of that. Now, let's go back and look. Let's put that in its group here. So let's put this in a BSH3. Move to group, add group BSH3. And let's see what that did to our theta. That should have upped our theta some, right? So let's see what our theta is now. So our theta is 24. Well, this is still the same. It's still, the whole thing is at 24. So that didn't help our theta really any at all. So what we need to do, you got to feed the beast, y'all. You got to feed the beast, and the beast needs feeding. So it's just kind of like the yeast in the refrigerator, right? That you're doing for your starter for your yeast rolls. You gotta have, you got to keep adding water to it, and you got to add stuff to it so that it keeps on growing and growing and growing. So we have to do another trade now. So let's go to trade, take it off of the E-minis and put it on the macros. Where's my macros? So let's just put a little trade in, not much. I hate doing them on up days. I really do. But here lately, that's all we got. So we go to 120 days. So we go to 114 days, right? I've almost forgot how to do these. It's been so long. So we go to the 5 delta, 5% probability of being in the money. So that's these 4,200s at 114 days. And we're going to go 1625. We're going to try to get 650. And how many of these we do? 2, right? Come on, baby. Fill me in. We'll let that work a little bit. And then let's go do our put debit spread. So we're going to do a 25% probability of being in the money. So let me move it down just a little bit. I'm going to do 4,750, 4,700. 4,750, 4,700 for 825. Let's see if we can get that one filled. And we are in. Rawr. So let's go fix that other order so we can get filled really quick. Like, so we go to our working orders, and we're going to go down cancel replace, and we're going to make it 16 and a quarter for those two. And swing better. We are in. And that is how you run the Black Swan Hedge and the 112 simultaneously. See you tomorrow.